Haruki Murakami is the author of Men Without Women. He is a Japanese writer. He was born in the year 1949 of January 12 in Kyoto, Japan. He is known internationally and his works is selling a million of copies outside Japan. One of his work being translated in English is The Men Without Women. Haruki Murakami brings his powers of observation to bear on the lives of men who in their own ways find themselves alone.
Good day. Let's take a look at the literary criticism of a group. We criticized the book Men Without Women by Haruki Murakami. Do you have a question that you'd like to ask? In this literary analysis, we'll look at the theme, storyline, settings, and more. But first, let's proceed to the introduction.
Introduction. Men Without Women is a collection of 7 short stories about men who have lost their women to death or other men. Haruki Murakami, a Japanese author, wrote it. The collection becomes a dynamic investigation of human relationships, love, and the way men perceive their opposite sex.
The book Men Without Women is interesting because the story is presented in such a mysterious manner that the reader is driven to read the entire novel simply to find out what happens at the conclusion. The literary style of the book is what draws the reader in. This is a breath of fresh air and a departure from what we usually read. The author's writing has a dreamy quality to it, and it has to do with the way he conveys the character's feelings.
Now let's proceed to the thesis statement, which state the main idea of a writing. Men Without Women is a collection of final short story. This story highlights the unexpected revelation that had happened after the husband received a call from someone. The revelation made the narrator astonished, for she isn't aware for that announcement.
This story had a lot of unanswered questions because there is not much information on how the story happens. It just started with a call and everything started to become surreal. The narrator shows how the loss of a woman can sometimes mean the loss of all women. Therefore, women are not always the only roots of love breakage, because sometimes also men do.
Let's proceed to the body. The book entitled Men Without Women is a collection of 7 short stories. Each and every man in the story is trying to figure out what the women are doing. The characterization of women in this book is done in a way that they are somehow mysterious. Men Without Women depicts men who tries to cope with the sorrows of life after the relationship departed.
Captures the harsh reality of the human experience, at least the experience some people will ultimately feel in the face of rejection. The Men Without Women symbolizes the power of love with the back-twin of hardships and sorrow. As ever, Murakami's prose is precise with the ability to handle such complex emotions, where the feeling while reading the text feels surreal every time it reaches its climax. The reality of love was presented without any discretion, leaving readers with a roller coaster of emotions, a wide range of perspective that may appear objectionable to some. Hence, that was the reality of the thing called love.
Conclusion. One can therefore say that the content of these 7 short stories aims to depict the loneliness that men experience when they are left alone by the women in their lives. Various coping mechanisms, as well as the different perspectives and attitudes about love and loss, are depicted in men and women. Losing one might feel like losing everything, no matter how big or small the commodity is. The message that the author is trying to deliver is simply the impact of women in every man's lives. What type of imbalance will it create once a woman is no longer involved in one man's life? This collection of 7 short stories by Haruki Murakami serves to answer the aforementioned question in an open-ended manner, which can be interpreted in several different ways.
Playlist is for the caller. Title, Before You Go, by Lewis Capaldi. So relates to the song because he didn't know why his wife had to do it. He could have stopped it if he had the chance. Maybe they can talk about it at first, but why suddenly need to commit suicide?
Listen Before I Go by Billie Eilish, for the caller's wife. The song itself is about a suicidal person's vulnerability and explained how depression influenced one's life.
Love Like Ghost by Lord Huron. Soul relates to the song because he was hurt by the news that his ex committed suicide, but also confused and felt numb because of all people and all possible requests in farewell. Why always had to be like that? From the song itself, oh, but if you're leaving, I gotta know why. The song for the setting of the story is Bawat Pyesa by Munimini. For someone you don't want to lose, make them feel they are worth it. Spend time together at the fullest and make memories.
When You're Gone by Avril Lavigne is chosen for the theme. The song is chosen for the theme because it is about losing someone you love and its impact to the people left behind. For the conflict, How You Lose a Woman by Coldford. The song perfectly describes a man's incompetency in a relationship that drives his woman away and will eventually lose her, and how they will only see their worth and importance when they're gone. Where's My Love by SMYL for the caller's POV. The song was chosen for it mirrors the point of view of the caller and how he was feeling at that moment, the grief and longing for his woman.
Men Without Women is a tragic story of losing someone you love. But if you experience this type of situation, don't isolate yourself. You have me. You have friends and family. So fight back. Don't lose hopes. Accept your new reality. You can fight it. You can do nothing but to scream about what you've lost. And accept that and try to put together something that's good. It's an honor to read and analyze the story of the great writer Haruki Murakami. Thank you for taking the time to listen to us. We genuinely appreciate your time. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Yashanel Rojas.
My name is Jason Gabriel Lim.
I'm Francesca Paula Erguisa.
My name is Emil Artercia.
I'm Michelle Advincola.
My name is Aldous Pasion.
Hi, my name is Jessica Aline S. Balingit.
I'm Tracy Rose Lidiran.
Hi, my name is Julio Silvestre Mejia.
I'm Jameline Galit.
Hi, my name is Gwyneth Rose T. Peña.
And I am Aliyah Cal S. Sablay. We are from 12 STEM Charles.